Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Gears 12 here, and I'm bringing you a metal topic to talk about today. And as always, guys, I want you guys to comment down below and let me know your opinions on this topic. I'm going to, of course, give you my opinion, and then at the end of the video, I want you guys to comment down below and tell me your opinion. Today, we're talking about, are metal bands losing money? Now, this topic about bands or performers losing money portrays to all types of music, but we're sticking with metal bands specifically for this topic. And the argument that a lot of people make about this topic, about how bands are losing money and how the music is getting ruined, is that illegal downloading. That's it. That's the only argument that people can make about bands losing money, is that illegal downloading. It's destroying bands. Okay, then why each year do bands keep putting out new material, and why do bands keep forming, and why do bands continue to release music and just continue to do what they want to do? But no, they're losing money. No, that statement about bands losing money because of pirate downloading, illegal downloading online, makes me laugh. It makes me seriously just laugh and go, that statement's ridiculous. Here's why. Bands know where the money is. You want to know where the money is? Do you really want to know? I'll tell you where the money is. Performing. Going on tour, merchandising. That's how bands make the money. They know going into a studio, creating an album, a new album, that most of it will be downloaded illegally online. They know, but they also know that the hardcore fans that really love them and love what they do will go and buy that CD and will pay for it, and probably will buy the special edition that costs 10 extra bucks, or the DVD, or $15, whatever. The hardcore fans will buy the actual CD. So they'll get some money there. But here's the thing. The band is not going to make that much money off of that CD sale. You want to know why? Because once a person purchases that CD at whatever local store that they're buying it from, or a Walmart, or whatever the band is selling at, FYE, which is a big place where I'm at, a big CD seller. When a person goes and purchases a CD, okay, that store that is carrying that CD gets part of the money that you just spent on that CD because they're carrying it. They paid for that CD to get there, so they get part of the money because he bought it from their store. And then the rest of the money that they don't get gets sent back to the record company which created the CD, and the people at the record company and the producer gets part of the money because they helped create it and they helped sign the band. And then finally, after all of these extra people got their little money from the CD sale, finally the band gets paid. So what I'm trying to say is, bands know CD sales is not where the money's at. The money is at live shows, performing, going out on tour, and merchandising while they're on tour, and online stores. You go like a website of like a band, hypothetically, Metallica. They sell so much crap on there, and I bet they get tons of money from just selling online, just let alone without even counting tours. Okay? Bands know where the money goes. They know where it comes from, and they know how to get it. Case in point, when I went and saw Whitechapel in 2012 with 4 other bands, I'm not going to talk about the 4 other bands, just sticking to Whitechapel. I paid for that ticket for Whitechapel and the 4 other bands on Whitechapel's tour about 15 bucks, okay, including me and about 500 or maybe even more people at that show, probably close to 1,000 people in that show, paid that amount of money to see the band, okay? And then afterwards, after the show, I went and bought a shirt from the show, which is hanging up in there right there. I paid $20 for that shirt. Do you want to know how much money Whitechapel probably paid to get that shirt made? Probably about $10 to $12, maybe $15, okay? They have to make a profit, so they're going to sell their shirt more than they made the shirt. If it took them like $24 to make that shirt, they would sell it for like $28 or $30, okay? They priced it at $20 because they paid about $10 to $12 to maybe $15 to make it. That's where they get the profit. And the fact that when bands go to venues and perform shows and do these tours, most of their money comes from there because they're getting paid all the concert tickets and everything else and the merchandising. Combine all that together, that's where the band makes the money. Okay, so the argument of bands losing money and bands are getting ruined by illegal downloads is just ridiculous. Bands know that it's going to get downloaded illegally. Bands know that, even though they still continue to write music. Why do they do that? Because bands are doing what they want to do. They know where the money is going to come from. They know that record sales and CD sales and online download sales are not going to be where the money's at because people are going to download it illegally anyway. I bet for every one legitimate buy from a physical copy or buying it on iTunes or whatever, about 5 or 10 people probably download it illegally. That's what happens because people do it. So the argument needs to just stop because the bands are smarter than you. Okay? If a band was seriously losing money like you say they are, they wouldn't tour anymore. They would quit and say, "Oh, the money's not here. We're not making enough money to continue with the band. We're just going to quit." Yet new bands form every year and new bands get signed every year. And yet new bands put out new material, old bands still put out material, bands still go on tour, blah, 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 because they're making enough money. They're making more money than you think. So that's my opinion, guys. This whole argument about bands losing money is just ridiculous. Because if bands were seriously losing money, they would say something about it. They would say, "We need to stop the illegal downloading." I have not heard one band ever say that, okay? Lars Ulrich and Napster, okay? Oh my god, that is so 2000. This is 2013. Every single band that knows when they get signed, or even before they're signed, their stuff's getting illegally downloaded. They know, and they continue to do what they want to do because they get all their money from live shows and merchandising, okay? They get pennies, basically, from CD sales. Okay, I'm not trying to bash on you if you go buy the CDs or if you legally download. I'm just saying to all the people that argue that say bands lose their money over this stuff, yeah, they do lose money, but they gain so much more by going on tours. That's where they make their money. So, anyways, guys, what's your opinion on this? Do you think that bands are seriously losing money, or are you with me on this, or whatever? Comment down below and tell me your opinions on, are metal bands losing their money? Because honestly, they're not. They're still putting out stuff. They're still putting out merchandise, hats, t-shirts, beanies, wristbands, you know, whatever. Honestly, what's your opinion, guys? That's the topic, guys, and I hope you enjoy. And tomorrow, hopefully on Wednesday, if not Thursday, I'll have a review out, and it's not specifically metal, but I hope you guys enjoy. It's not really that strange, but hope you guys will enjoy. Anyways, guys, like I said, comment down below. See you.